Yeah. There we go. Welcome to Braunhaven. We will be picking up where we left off last week. So these guys, they have, after their encounter with the Kraken Juryware, they have made it to the large. It's not really an iceberg. Well, I mean, it's mostly ice and snow, but it is a small mountainous island that is covered in its own glacier. And they have been told that this is the route to the what is generally known as the burial site. It is more aptly known, especially by the druid priestesses of Olafsfeller, as the Tomb of Damrahzel. Damrahzel being the archangel that came down as the hammer strike of the gods, carrying with the hammer of Janus, Donnerschlager, and that is really what they are after. And so they have traveled up from they made landfall and have journeyed up and have encountered a group of frost giants that are uh, probably here seeking the same thing. And when they got permission from King Kisping, uh, he basically told them that it has all these years it has fallen on the king of Sagina uh, to be the guardian, basically, of the Tomb of Damrahzel. The reason for that being is that um, it is said by mostly by the druid priestesses that the hammer of Janus, is a exceptionally potent artifact. It is not just a magical hammer; it is far beyond that. In the hands of even a mortal, this thing's got some pretty massive powers to it. And if it were to fall into the wrong hands, um, you know, specifically, it is sought after by the giants. In this case, the frost giants. Um, if they were to fall into frost giant hands, they would pretty much, take over Stagina and possibly more, and reestablish their ancient giant empire. And that might not be such a bad thing if it was storm giants or cloud giants. Um, but frost giants or fire giants, uh, or God forbid, hill giants, that would just be a bad situation. If it were hill giants, then it would be a really stupid empire. But anyways, that's why King Kisping, it falls to him as the steward, and why he requires that anybody that is, it was required that they get permission to go. And so um, he did grant permission in exchange for some verbal agreements about trade between Stagina and the Galatian Empire, because he knows now that the party plans on putting um, uh, Alora on the throne. And so, if that was the case, he would want a lucrative trade deal, because that would, in the leaner months, so every summer, Stygianians go on raids, and in the leaner months, when crops aren't quite doing as well as they would, because I mean, Stagina is all locked in snow and ice. Um, they usually raid the northern shores of the Galatian Empire, and if he has a good trade deal, then he may not even have to do that. The raids could continue the other direction, and around the Frostdome Sea, where it meets the Dragon Sea on the western coastline, and he wouldn't have to raid the northern shores of the Galatian Empire, because the trade deals would make up for that. And in agreement, he has agreed to supply some forces, and that agreement, they, whether or not he's telling the truth, they don't know, because the question popped into their head that he's not even willing to send troops to protect the town of Skodier against the fire giants, and he hasn't sent troops to alleviate. He didn't alleviate the problem with the hill giants in uh, the northern reach, and so, or the southern reach rather, and so they question, like, well, is he really going to do it? And he promoted the idea of a two-pronged attack from Stagina, sending troops both north and to the northern shores on the Froststone Sea, and going around to the Imperial Port and sending troops up that way in kind of a pincher movement. And so these guys are not real
Well,
sure that that's true, but
I mean, I have strong opinions on that.
yeah, well, I mean, you know,
My stance is if the dude wants to screw us over, we just, instead of sending all of our undead to the Imperial Port like we have been,
you could send
Jason
them to
gets them all
Olaf
now.
Seller. Yeah, just start sending
And I mean, I'm talking into the throne room. Like,
bench.
just
Yeah,
whenever
just
he's sleeping, he's just understand that, like,
right.
dude, you will not, you don't want us as an enemy.
Right. Yeah, that's true. You you guys do have a habit of depositing uh, undead and things that are not pleasant in locations they shouldn't be. On here.
And again, it's like, look, dude, like, we, if you want to be neutral, but do not promise us aid and then not deliver, because that will make you an enemy.
Right. Right. Yeah, if you're not with me, you are against me. And I mean, it's not like
Now, you can be neutral, but don't say you're my friend and then not show up. Because if you say you say you're gonna show up and you don't, now I was expecting something of you, and now I have to get some revenge for that.
that's true. I mean, yeah, the Glaucian Empire has a complicated relationship with Stagina on the one hand, so it's very strange. So, and this actually has basis in historical truth. So they go on these raids, right? And they'll raid towns along the coastline, on the western shores. They'll raid anywhere from Reef's End, occasionally the Imperial Port, all the way south to the city of Lendon in the Borderlands, in the Kingdom of Cassex. What then happens, though, is that these raids are not all about raiding coastlines. They are also about exploration, which ultimately leads to finding new places to raid, of course, but also about trade. And so what happens is that usually if Staginian traders come back the following year, they'll sell you back the shit that they stole from you last year. And their raids are quick, fast, hit them hard, take your shit and get out kind of thing. And so most of the towns that are hit are just like, whatever. In some cases, they'll willingly trade with the raiders rather than deal with the loss of property and life in the raid. And in a lot of cases, one of the things about Stagina is that it is well known for its quality of mead, and there are other meads available, but nobody's been able to perfect the recipe the way that Stagina has. So in a lot of cases, the raiders will show up, and one of the negotiating techniques is the head of the town will be like, well, rather than raid us, how about we give you 1,000 gold pieces, and you give us your stock of mead, and you go on your merry way. And they'll be like, well, sure, we don't have to work for it. And so it's a very complicated relationship. So I wouldn't say that it is definitely adversarial on the edges, but they are not a foe of the Glaucian Empire. So
They will be if they promise aid and don't show up.
right. So there's that. And so here we are. We will be picking up in towards the trailing end of the Frost Giant combat at the camp, and then theoretically you're heading on to the Tomb of Damrahzel. Before we get started, we would like to remind everybody that we do have a merch store via Zazzle. We've got hoodies and t-shirts and buttons and whiskey rocks glasses and beer steins that work better, in my opinion, as a Mondo coffee cup or mug. Yeah, they're really great for coffee. And so 100% of the proceeds from that store goes back into our channel. It helps us cover subscriptions such as Incarnate Pro or Roll20 Pro, and even the software that we use to make these videos, which I'm going to have to be taking a hard look at here very soon. And so if you enjoy the show and you want to see us continue, go get yourself a hoodie, and we really appreciate everything you do for us. Update, I have finished writing on Glaushine, Seed of Imperial Power, the final book in the finale of the first campaign, and lots of stuff in there. It's got rules for dominions. So there is rules extrapolated from the original D&D Companions box set that will deal with PCs actually being granted the ability to rule their own kingdoms. And the initial assumption is that they would be given the initial assumption was that they would be granted a fief, like barony or made dukes or what have you. So it's kind of based around that original model of having a fortress and a 24-mile hex, and that is your realm of influence where you get taxes from. But there's no reason that it has to be that small. And so even in this case, they're presented as those rules are presented as what happens if the PCs take control of the entire empire. I mean, now you're talking about a lot of 24-mile hexes. So it can be scaled up or down however you like, and those rules are in there. There's also rules for mass combat, which I did not use the original rules from the D&D box sets because, quite frankly, they're a clusterfuck. I've never been a fan of those rules, and there's a reason why most tables did not use them. I extrapolated rules and simplified them from the book Fields of Combat or Fields of Battle for Castles and Crusades, and I kind of pared them down to make them usable for old school essentials. And there is a couple of scenarios available in that book for the PCs running armies, and the reason why I use those rules is because it does not turn the game into it doesn't convert it from a role-playing game into a mass combat war game. It doesn't take D&D and turn it into Warhammer 40K, which is totally something I wanted to avoid. Instead, Fields of Battle does give you unit sizes and rules for using units, but it keeps the players' characters the focus as individual hero units on the board. And so they're still playing those individual characters. It doesn't turn into a completely different game. And I really like that fact. And so a modification of those rules are in there. And then, of course, there are 3 adventures. The second, of course, being what we just discussed with mass combat and things like that. But the first adventure deals with the characters going into Glaushine with the intention of getting the last artifact and having to deal with what the capital has kind of turned into. And then the last adventure in that series, of course, is the grand finale, which I won't give any spoilers away, but it's pretty hardcore. So, yeah. The last adventure is called Godmaker, so just take that at face value. So that is, the writing is done. Monday it will be going into proofing and editing, and then we will see a digital PDF release, I'm hoping by the end of next week. And at that point, I will be researching the new costs of of print on demand. So that's coming. It is coming very quickly. And then I can focus on my other book, which is Braunhaven Second Edition Player's Guide. 4 Castles and Crusades. We will be moving forward with CNC rather than OSE. And this new book is going to be the goal for this book. It's going to be a big book. The goal is that it will be the one-stop shop core book for every piece of lore of Braunhaven's known world. And there's a lot of stuff in there that has never been touched on in any of the previous printed products, but it will cover several continents, and the lore behind the towns and people that live there. There's at least one. I did throw in one dungeon just for shits and giggles, out in the desert, and there's some new races. There will be new player races. There will be new a couple of new character classes. So that book is coming, and that is going to be kind of the cornerstone of the future of Braunhaven moving forward. So, Jackson, you are at the top of the initiative stack. What would Jackson like to do?
All right, so we have here is 2 frost giants and a polar bear.
Yeah, you got 2 polar bears and 2 frost giants that are left.
All right, well, I feel like polar bear I can take on. Frost giant I'll leave for Dentry.
Okay.
Where the fuck is Dentry?
He is up here engaged with a frost giant.
Okay, cool. Like, how the fuck? All right.
I think.
Polar bear.
Yeah, both of these frost giants are pretty badly injured. No.
That's probably not going to do it.
You swing and miss on the polar bear. Sorry, my alert's going off. You have a game tomorrow. Well, no shit. My bad for bothering to tell me.
Did Wes haste us all?
He did. So you get
Okay.
you get another attack, Jackson.
Oh, sweet. I'm hasted.
Yes.
Zay! Die, polar bear, die!
That's a hit.
Yeah.
4, 6. Okay, so your second swing, you bring it back and slash this polar bear, enraging it. The frost giant. He can do that. And he's going to swing on Crew Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, what? No, that's right. Looking at the wrong side. I'm like, what do you mean +2? That's absurd. 13? Really?
Our AC's 12. You got it.
Oh, he did hit. Okay. All right. So he swings out with a large battle axe. A giant-sized battle axe, if you were. For 12 points.
Okie doke.
There we go. This
yes. Ignore me, frost giant. Ignore
this
me.
frost giant up here is going to swing on Dentry.
I mean, sure.
Oof, 27.
Oh wow. Good hit.
And a 19 hits.
Go ahead and do your damage first.
Okay.
I was a little hasty with my tapping.
No, that's fine.
I was more surprised I got hit. I was like, what?
For 12 points. So this giant
12 whole
axe
points.
comes down and bites into Dentry's shoulder, and you immediately repost.
Ow, that hurt. Take this.
For 13, you kind of just reach in under that battle axe arm and stab him. All right. Peppermint. Oops.
I'm gonna move some and start whipping off some arrows, I think. So I want to move here so that I'm not aiming at anybody except the frost giant in front of me.
Okay.
All right.
You get
Let's see
double
here.
move and 2 arrows, or 2 shots.
And +2 and +2. Okay. Let's see here. 11 probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay, try again. Oh, nat 20. All right.
Ooh, max damage.
So that's 8.
You know, we don't even have to roll for critical because your arrow thunks right
Sweet.
into the side of her head, and the frost giant goes down.
Excellent.
Did you want to stay where you're at? You've got movement left.
I'll stay. I'm in a
Okay.
good spot.
What does Crew Woman do?
She beats a polar bear to death, maybe.
Okay.
It's just a crazy thing to do, but let's see here. That's 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and she has a 1d8 sword. All right. I gotta look at the strength
Let's
for
see.
them real quick.
Ship crewman. I didn't really give them a strength because they're NPCs,
Oh,
so
okay.
it would just be raw damage.
Oh, okay. So that's 2.
Okay.
Should I attack again?
Yeah,
They should be hasted.
Hasted.
Okay, and that is 9, so I doubt that hits.
No, that the polar bear kind of blocks, brings up a big meaty paw and knocks the sword out of the way. What is Mira doing?
Mira's like, I can take on a bear. That I can do. And Mira's gonna come help out Jackson with the bear. Kind of come around here and let's see how she does.
Okay. She gets 4 attacks.
All right, let's start with first 2.
That is a hit.
All right, the 14, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, so both hit. Okay, cool. Then I might as well roll the next 2 as well.
That's a hit. That's a miss. So 3 hits.
Okay, so 3d4. Oh, wait, no, not 3,
No,
64.
It'd be 64.
Yeah.
Nice. So Mira comes up and slashes out with her tentacles and shreds this bear. But it's pissed off, and it is, I don't know. It might need to make a morale check on that. Nope, it's in it to win it. So there is that. What's Alora doing?
I'm gonna move a little bit and probably use the throwing dagger on the frost giant.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Let's give that.
up above there. And they aren't even aware of you, but attacking will remove you're not really invisible, but you are cloaked.
The first one is an 18 to hit, so I'm assuming that hits.
That is a hit. Ooh.
Okay, for
So
5.
your dagger buries itself into the neck of the giant, severing the jugular
Oh,
vein, and
sweet.
the snow is sprayed in blood as she goes down. So the giants
Okay.
are done. They can get out of the way. You've got another attack. Dagger flips back into Alora's hand.
There's a polar bear. I rolled to hit again, and it was a 11. Does that hit?
That is a miss. It bounces off of the polar bear's fatty hide. The polar bear did not like getting beat on by Mira, and so it is going
Bring
to
it!
swing on Mira. That is at a -2 because she is a displacer beast. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me running. It is... The polar bear really bones it up. Uh-oh. It tries to swipe at Mira, and Mira's tentacle just reaches out and slaps this polar bear in the face and actually pierces its skull and kills it instantly.
Oh shit. Rolling ones are dangerous.
Yeah.
Ones and 20s, man. So I'm using the option 5 tables from Castles and Crusades, Castle Keeper's Guide. And I wanted criticals and fumbles that were impactful. And we've been using these for a while. I was worried that they were going to be too over the top, but the Castle Keeper or referee certainly has jurisprudence over how bad these can be. And so you can of course massage them a little bit, but rolling a 19 or 20 on either one, on a critical hit, 19 is eviscerated, instant death. 20 is chops off the opponent's head. On the fumble table, 19 is weapon shatter, small piece punctures head or skull, instant death. 20 is a smash self in head or fall on your own blade, spear, etc. at instant death. So yeah, they are. I went with these because when I was in high school, we played the first edition, before they even called it first edition, of Warhammer fantasy roleplay, and great game. And they had, like, there was an entire, 6 to 8 pages of nothing but critical tables. And it was a D100 roll. So there was a lot of fucking different variations on criticals that you could get. And some of them were just totally gonzo. Like, you could hit somebody in the hip and it shatters their pelvis, driving it up through their torso and severing their lungs. And I mean, it was ridiculous. Or you could hit somebody in their head, on top of their head with a hammer so hard that it would drive their head down into their chest. Yeah, their critical tables were just brutal. This polar bear is going to swing on Mavis. $18. I don't know if that hits.
Let's check. Nope.
I didn't think so. So the paw scratches across Mavis's shield, and it is Mavis's turn.
Okay, time to hit back then. 9 plus. So that's a 21
That is a hit.
for 8 points.
Okay, and you get another attack.
17 hit
That is also a hit.
for 5 points.
Okay. So Mavis comes in and smacks the polar bear on one side of the head with her hammer, and then back swings and brings the spike end of her hammer and impales its head and the bear goes down.
Good.
We are out of combat, so I need to.
So we get this big cozy camp all set up for us. We don't have to do anything.
That's true.
We can just warm up.
You
It's
can
awesome.
take
Yeah.
a rest here.
That's so good. Whew.
Hooray!
Yeah, after tromping across the tundra.
Right. Yes. So yeah, you've got this large fire that you can use, and you can. I'm going to group you guys up here so that I can more easily.
Go around the fire. Do they have treasure at their camp?
Yes, they most certainly do.
Woohoo! All right, who's tracking the gems and stuff then?
I guess.
If you want me to, I can.
Yeah, I guess that would be you for now.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Where? No, that's. Oh, there he is. Okay. I was like, where did Malachi go? He's right in the middle. Just got an acre, you guys. Let's see. Okay, so, let's do the standard stuff.
Oh, by the way, Gentry between last time and this time, the night level went up one.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Very
That's
nice.
what that D8 that I rolled a moment was, just for hit points.
Excellent. So, this chest right here, we'll deal with that first. It is not locked. It is the Frost Giant Chief Ulvir's loot that they have already dragged out of the Tomb of Damrahzel. And the first thing off the top is 200 platinum pieces.
Nice.
200 platinum.
And 500 gold pieces.
500 gold.
I'm updating XP as we go. And 200 electrum pieces.
200 electrum.
Which isn't fantastic, but hey, you know. And 250 silver pieces.
250 silver.
And 300 copper pieces.
300 copper.
In addition, because this was their camp, there is some rolls here. So we will do Ulvir, the Frost Giant Chieftain, first. Right off the top, there's 2,000 gold pieces.
2,000 gold.
And then, table F. Treasure tables here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each of you, or you both get 3 rolls, and then there will be one additional roll. So, Brian, why don't you go ahead and roll?
The fourth goes to Cameron.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give Cameron 4.
Why don't you go ahead and roll 3?
He was here for the original part of the battle, so it makes more sense.
Okay. Go ahead and make 3 rolls. Let's see. Your first one is nothing.
That was her.
Oh, 17. Sorry. I was reading that wrong. 17 is something. It is.
I was saying, man, if a 17 ain't stop that quick.
Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good. Because that was a damn good roll for right out of the box. There are 15 gems.
15 gems.
find my gems. 15 gems worth 50 gold pieces each.
Is it 50?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's my roll?
Hold on here.
Not done. Got it. Holding.
All right, now you can go ahead and make your second roll. 83 is nothing.
And 100 is nothing.
Right. 57 is nothing.
All right, that's all mine.
Did you do 4?
Yeah, you get 4 rolls.
Oh, I thought we get 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you get the 1 extra. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's good.
Was the 33 nothing?
A 33 is actually something.
Okay. You
so
should do
33
yours
and then
first.
9.
33 and
Yeah.
9. So 33, that's actually a good one. Is 9,000 gold pieces.
9,000 gold.
Need to add that. Now we're talking about some real XP. And the 9 is also something. 7. There are 7 pieces of jewelry that are worth 600 gold pieces each.
And jewelry's me
Nice.
too, right?
I'm
I
sorry.
guess so.
Yeah, if you
Okay, 600 gold pieces. How many of them?
there were 7 worth 600 gold each.
Got it. Okay, cool. 7, that's 600 gold piece.
Correct. 8. All right. All right. So I assume you guys want to camp, heal up, refresh
Yeah.
spells, etc.
Yes,
etc.
yes.
etc. So yeah, you can. You've got. Let's see. I don't know if either of your crewmen are injured. Yeah, one of them is.
Just a little.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can you can roll a d6 for uh, natural healing, and then any additional healing you want to slap on them
All right.
before bedding down for the night.
Okay. I'll
And if
full
I
up.
could get smacked with the stick or something, I need another 10 or so.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. I have a lot of spell slots.
So we'll just assume I got healed all the way.
So I don't know if
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember if Brian was here for this, but so my home group we converted over to Castles and Crusades, and essentially the rule this rule is really true in OSE too, but you're not it is so with Castle or with OSE it is 1d3 hit points, assuming that you get a full 24 hours of bed rest. I went ahead and allowed the D3 for, um, overnight, just camping and getting a long rest. And in this case, because you have a witch, that is doubled to a D6 because of her ability to gather herbs, healing unguents, and whatnot. In Castles and Crusades, it is 1 hit point, 1 for 24 hours of complete bed rest, and it's I mean, the hardcore part of me is like, yeah, you know. But in play, I have found it to be just too taxing on the characters, and so the rule that we came up with, and I think we're going to use going forward, is that at least in Castles and Crusades. So for your guys' second edition, we'll keep doing what we're doing now, but for second edition, when we start the new campaign, we'll move forward. Is you are allowed to roll your class's hit dice plus your Constitution modifier, and so that is what you will regain with a full night's rest. And I found that I mean, there's still the possibility of getting next to none with a minimum of at least one hit point. Especially if you have a negative to your Constitution, although, I mean, it does happen, but, that can be problematic. But on the average, you're going to get back a little bit more than just that one. On average, you're going to see probably anywhere from 5 to 7 hit points for a night's rest, which I think is still draconian, but good enough that it's suitable. So,
How does that work with like the multi-class? If you hit dice, if you have two classes.
So with the multi-classing, I'd have to tell you.
Take your highest hit die? Do you take your lowest? Do you roll one of each?
I want to say that you take your highest, but I will just confirm that. So right now, as it stands, with the books that I have on hand, there are two types of multi-classing in CNC. There is straight up multi-classing, and then they have what is considered like class and a half. So you might be a fighter that dabbles in half the abilities of a wizard. And the requirement in either case is that you have to take the prime attribute for both classes. Humans can do up to 3 classes. Demi-humans, essentially everybody else, can only do 2. And that is because they are limited by how many prime attributes they get. Humans get 3, demi-humans always get 2, because they have other added-on abilities. But it says... There it is. Multi-classing. It says... Hit points. D4, D6, D8, D10, and D12 are used to establish the hit points for the archetypes. For multi-class characters, a combination of these are used to determine the character's hit points. Please refer to the table below. Oh, I see. So there is a multi-classing table if you are going the multi-classing route. If you are a D4, oh, I see. You cross-reference. So there, there is the dice on one side. There are the dice on the top, and you cross-reference. So a fighter has, excuse me, a fighter has D10 hit die. A wizard has D4, and so they would roll a D6 plus their con.
Oh, so okay, gotcha.
So
like every time you level, you just do that.
Correct. And for class and a half. Class and a half. Interesting. It doesn't say. It says the core concept of class and a half is that the character is considered a single enhanced class. Traditional multi-class systems usually only the only way to gain abilities of 2 classes generally advance the character equally. So you're basically getting you're mostly one class, but you dabble in the other. I think that you just keep the hit dice of your main class. So
okay.
So yeah. Now, having said that, probably coming around, I'm guessing mid to end of August, we will have access to the new Adventurers backpack, Reforged, which I backed their backer kit, both print and PDF. And so, from what I understand, there will be a third way to multi-class listed in there. And I'm not sure exactly how that plays out, but there will also be some additional classes in there, such as the Sword Dancer, and another one, and I can't remember. There's already, in the current Adventures backpack, there's already a number of other classes like the Rune Mark and the Forsworn and classes like that. But they're adding in the Sword Dancer, which I think is kind of cool. Little bit of a advanced play on the fighter. But so you guys camp for the night. I assume that you are all healed up, or mostly healed up.
Yeah.
I'm healed. Thanks to our wonderful cleric, I am all better.
Okay, so let's see how far you are. You're fairly close. These are 3-mile hexes trudging through snow and ice. However, so from this camp, so the first thing that was noticed was that there was a second trail that it is assumed that the frost giants, their direction, and it kind of went like this and came to this camp. And so this trail, they've been to the tomb already and have looted some stuff. There are more beds and whatnot here than there were giants, and so it is assumed that there are some giants that are still in the tomb. And you know what? I forgot. You get another 5,000 gold pieces because we didn't do the loot for the other giant.
Oh,
on here.
5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Cool.
This was worth more than that. Sorry. And there's going to be some more rolls. And just while I'm looking, is there... Holy shit, the polar bears had treasure too.
Where?
All right, well...
saddlebags or something, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So, the frost giants are on table E. Table E plus 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Brian, you get 3 rolls. Cameron, you get 4.
Sweet.
Brian, go ahead and start with your 3. 93 is nothing. 18. Is 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold.
And you can make your 3rd roll.
That's a no.
72 is, I'm going to assume nothing. It is nothing. Cameron, you can make your 4 roll. 88 is nothing. 23.
Heck yeah.
Maybe?
Yes. Is 4,000 electrum pieces.
4,000 electrum.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
21. Ooh. We'll come back to that one. Go ahead and make your you get one more roll, don't you? 90 is nothing. So, this one is 3 magic items and a scroll.
Holy
shit.
crap.
What did they pull out? Magic items. So first of all, roll a d4 for the first magic item. On table 3, and then roll percentage. 26. This is an interesting one. Okay. Did you guys already get this? I don't think you did. Yes, you did. They have a horn of tritons.
Cool. What?
Ooh. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys had one of these before, and it was deemed that you just never used it because you're never on the sea. It could have come in pretty handy when you were dealing with the Kraken, but yeah.
I'll just write it down for peppermint, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
There's been a couple times where we've been sea adjacent where we probably could have used this.
Very possible, yeah. Go ahead and roll another d4 for the second magic item. A 1, and roll percentage. 67. Oh, I gotta look to see how this works. Roll a d6. So a 3. You find a black candle of invocation. This is a chaotic candle for chaotic clerics.
Ooh.
So you probably don't want to do anything. Whoops. You probably don't
No,
want to do
it
anything.
sounds bad.
Oh, did you? You guys haven't. Have you guys not gotten a candle of invocation yet?
We got one,
Oh, we did?
but it was a good one, and so I was able to use it. A lawful one.
Yeah, I thought you got one. For some reason it's saying it's not in the journal, which is odd.
What's it do?
We'll show you. It essentially allows you to cast at higher levels as long as it is lit.
Is Malachi chaotic?
He is, but he's not a cleric. He's not a divine caster.
Oh, okay.
So this is a candle of invocation. So it doesn't hurt you if you're not chaotic, but I guess so. Malachi could use it. He would gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws as long as the candle is lit. It burns for a total of 4 hours. Now the way I've always assumed is that and I don't know if you've ever seen these, but they did have essentially like a combination of candle saving device, so it'll only burn for so long. And what it was is it was a ring that you put that fit around the candle, and you adjusted it to where you wanted it, and it had a spring-loaded metal cap on it that would just rest against the shaft of the candle. And as the candle burned down to that point, the cap would then spring over and put the candle out. So these would have that, so you can adjust it for 1 hour intervals. Or you can move it all the way to the bottom and just let it keep burning. That's up to you. But yeah, if he used it, he would gain a +1 bonus. Nobody else would gain. I mean, anybody that is not chaotic alignment would gain nothing from it.
Okay, I wrote it down.
And then
for
the
later.
roll d4 for the third item. So a table 2 and roll percentage. 12. Oh, this is appropriate. Okay. And this is something you've never gotten before. Even I have to look this up. Uh, Interesting. You find a cube of frost resistance.
You?
Yeah. In fact, I don't even remember this one from the old days. Talking about totally random. Borman might want this one since his sword ate shit.
Yeah. He's always out front, so I think he would probably benefit the most.
Okay, here is a cube of frost resistance. It's basically a Rubik's Cube that protects you from cold.
Oh, cool.
So it can
Oh.
absorb up to 50 hit points of cold damage before the field collapses.
In one turn.
In one turn, yeah. Within 10 minutes, yeah.
Dang.
Oh.
And then you get a scroll.
Oh, yeah.
Roll a d4. It will be a divine scroll, and you can roll a percentage. Not 5 is a first level divine scroll of it is a first level divine scroll of light.
Okay. Got that.
Not entirely useless, but
It'll come in handy
so
somewhere.
the next day, after you have woken up and I don't know, you probably have bear meat for for breakfast. um, you get on your way and you make it to this cave-like entrance at the base of this mountain. And the first thing that you notice about these mountains is all of the mountainous regions on this island is that, I mean, obviously mountains are formed from tectonic plate movement and pushing things up. These mountains are even more jagged than that. Even with the thousands of years of weathering, these mountains look like the edges of a blast crater, where the force has unnaturally forced these mountains to rise up. And the crewmen, the crewman and crewwoman tell you that this is the entrance that they've been told of to the tomb. And this where you are at now. Oh, good.
Cool.
I am going to leave Borman and Malachi back here, and the reason, and Goodman, and the reason for that is, rather than just taking them off the board, the reason for that is that then I don't have to redo their light shit and all of that.
All right.
Remove. So, you enter this passage, and it is it. This section looks like it has been carved out by someone. You can see that there are signs that this was created in some kind of massive impact initially, but it has been carved out and stairs have been carved in, and there are deep cracks in the walls that that have formed as these ice walls were carved, and you can see that these walls were purposely chiseled. You find chisel marks in the ice. Um, I need my master map.
Mm.
You guys can move your exploration movement rate.
See here.
Ready?
We
Normally
got
we
to
would
be
have
careful
our
for
who
traps.
is yeah, it's like who can actually check out for tracks, or at least, or let me have Dentry go first because if he gets hit by a track, at least he'll be like, "Ow, that hurt,"
Yeah, let
as
me
opposed to
let
You want?
me double
You want
check.
the? You want the
what'd you say?
cube of? Do you want the cube of frost resistance if you're going ahead? Because I'm
Sure.
betting a lot of the traps are going to be frost or cold based or whatever. So you should take it.
Okay.
Right.
And would Jackson have any success with tracking in here, or is this ice?
It's ice.
Okay. Yeah,
But
no
I mean,
tracking on it.
Jackson can go ahead and make a tracking check.
Let's think about looking for traps.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's what I was thinking. Like, if he can maybe find the path that people are walking.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
so Jackson does find that there are, in the the dusty permafrost on top of this ice, he does find large boot prints. Clearly, the frost giants came in here, and it shows them going deeper down, all the way down this passage.
Okay. Is there like any sense that they maybe avoided certain parts of the path?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we can just walk in their big old boot prints then.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
We're gonna do our best to stay in the Frost Giant's boot prints.
Okay. So you can move your exploration movement right. Let's start with Brian's character so that I can keep track
Well, I'll move down to this gap here then, and see what I see as I get there.
of this. Okay. Go ahead and do Jackson and Mira first, and I will tell you what Gentry sees here.
Okay. Gonna be just behind him, but like not right on his ass. Because with the speed, maybe I can like jump and catch him or something.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to be right on his ass, but right here, Mira does trigger a trap.
Fucking hell.
We'll fix her. Don't worry. Unless she gets crushed to death. We'll see.
Mira can make a save versus breath.
Damn it. See, we should have been in the cube with Dentry. That's right. Made more sense that way. I regret not being right next to Dentry now.
So, let's see.
Sorry, I'm pulling up mirrors to see what the hell her breath save is anyway. Okay, 13.
Yeah, Jackson's right at the edge of that force field.
Hey.
That's my save. It's a 13.
Okay, so you will take half damage, and these icy jets of frosty cold just blast out of both sides of the cavern wall here, And Mira will take 6 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Mira is now gonna be like, meow, no me gusta, and gonna get right up next to Dentry now. Be like, Dentry, homie, you my friend. After getting some healing from from Mavis, I'm sure.
Yeah, so Cameron, you
Yeah.
can move your characters. There you go. There's 4 back from Mira.
okay, there. That should do it.
Okay. Yeah. Mira should be healed back up.
Yay!
All right. I have moved my characters.
So
I got
Dentry,
all but 1 point back. Okay, cool.
you get down here, and Peppermint was right on behind Dentry. You can see that this alcove, this passage, not really an alcove. It is a dead end passage, leading to the northwest. Now, the immediate thing that both Dentry and Peppermint, I mean, this entire area is, of course, cold. Everything is fucking ice. But it seems considerably colder in here. To the point that, I mean, even with your cold weather gear that you are inevitably wearing because you purchased it long ago and I can't see it, you don't have to tell me that you equipped it. You bought it. So, even in your cold weather gear, staying in this dead end passage would lead to probably hypothermic conditions. It is that cold in there, and both
Wow.
Dentry and Peppermint can make a wisdom ability check. You need to roll under your wisdom.
Nope.
I rolled under my wisdom.
So you see on this back wall that there are runes etched into the icy wall of this this little dead end passage, and it's like every inch of the wall is covered in these arcane runes.
Do we have
Must be
anybody
where
that knows how to handle runes?
I mean, I think you just have to like deface them somehow to break the spell. But we can just avoid the area too, I think.
But it might be like what's kind of pushing colder air into everything else.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't know. And we have the
Is
cube,
it,
which just so magically happened to happen at the perfect time.
is it carved into the ice or is it carved into the stone?
It's carved into the ice. Everything in here is just ice.
Ice.
Okay. I thought maybe Goodman might have something to do if it was into the stone, but
yeah, no, it's all ice.
okay, let's see
Would
here.
Jackson's rangerness allow him to like have any or druidicness, that like upper level rangerness with the magic druid
That's
part?
true. So Jackson is capable of casting druid spells now, right?
Yeah, only first level, but yes.
Yeah. Once it, yeah, I mean, if Peppermint's going to point it out, Jackson would note that these are druidic divine runes of the nature of containment.
Oh, maybe it's
Containment.
keeping the cold from getting worse. Like maybe it's keeping something in, and if we break it, we'll all get mega frozen.
You know what? I like that idea because it's coldest there and it's less cold elsewhere. So like maybe messing with that would release cold.
Yeah, let's
But
leave
if
it
it's
alone.
containing, what are you rolling for?
Something.
What? What? No. You don't got to do that.
Okay.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay.
Just a second, sorry.
No problem.
Ugh. I should get some kind of snack while she's away for a second.
Okay, we'll take a quick break.
Yep. You ever like leave your room and then walk back into your room and realize the temperature is totally different than the rest of the house?
Yes. Yes.
Like, huh? I didn't even notice it was so warm in my room or so cold in here until I left.
Is it time for us to advance, or is something happening?
Hold on.
He's rolling dice. I say we just ignore whatever he's doing and power on.
Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe I should attempt to roll that check for traps thing, even if it's only going to be a 1 or a 2 or something.
Yeah, I got a 1 in 6 to find a trap.
I got a 1 in 6 too. So we all got 1 in 6. We might as well check for them.
Okay.
Better than not checking.
Sure. You can roll a d6.
Mm.
Oh. It looks like Dentry would have made it. But he finds no traps. But
Now,
Well.
after Mira's already been blasted.
But where Dentry is standing, he does make out. So the ice where these runes are carved is clearly quite dense and kind of clouded. But you can make out a large, like, in the ice, you can make out that there is frozen in the ice what appears to be like a humanoid shaped statue or something in this ice wall.
Oh.
Oh, that's what it's containing. Let's just leave that alone.
We'll just leave that right here.
Now I'm like, wait, but why would the ice giants want to contain it?
You're not sure that this was contained by the ice giant.
Oh, okay. I'm like, this could be one of those the enemy of my enemy things, but
So if we have Dentry stand here and have everybody go past him, if there's any like cold damage, they'll be protected, I think. That might be the way to go.
Yes.
Are we able to move again?
Yes, so Dentry, go ahead and move whoever you want to move. I mean, if Dentry's going to stand there...
Dentry's going to stay. I'm going to move to here, only to like get a better picture of the room.
Okay.
And everybody move past me.
Okay.
Okay.
Jackson is definitely going to check for traps as he moves, especially across this crack here.
Okay.
Mira is going to be like, I stay next to Dentry now.
Okay. So...
Man, I am not finding any traps.
In this room, you don't find any traps, and no traps go off, but you find that this is a massive central hall. I mean, yeah, you guys can see quite a ways, and you can see that there's a massive set of stairs at the southern end. There are 4 alcoves that you can see. Well, 6 alcoves that you can see. And in front of each of these alcoves, there are stone armored angelic figures. And you can tell that some of these figures have fared better than others throughout the ages. You also see that there are 7-foot tall stone pillars here, 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 and here. And there's 9 of these pillars, and they are carved to look like female warriors.
Oh, great.
Are they real? Oh my gosh. Does Goodman know anything about them?
Yeah, you can roll a d6 for Goodman. Nope, never seen anything like these before.
Okay.
His answer is, well, they're made of stone.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have Dentry make a check of like, see if he just has any knowledge of like history of this. Do any of us know anything about this area at all?
Not a whole lot. You know that somewhere. So the things you know about this is that somewhere in here, Damrahzel. It was assumed that when Damrahzel, during the Hammer Strike of the Gods, that this was some huge sacrifice. That's what is said. And so the assumption usually is that sacrifice means that the archangel died. But you're now learning from the priestesses, the druids of the at the festival of Asa, that this complex very well may have been carved by ancient druids, and kind of a special order that follows Damrahzel in some weird. It's a very weird and twisted way because Damrahzel, of course, would have been an archangel of Janus, the king of the elder gods, and the druids still worship the old ways, the giant pantheon. So it's a very twisted, not entirely copacetic kind of religion cult. And you know that the high priestess of Olafsfeller, all of them end up having to come here to kind of do some ritual that places them as the high priestess. And you've learned that, at least according to the high priestess in Olafsfeller, is that Damrahzel didn't die. She is encased in ice, and at her feet, encased in this block of ice, is Donnerschlager. So you're not sure if that means that Damrahzel is dead in the block of ice, or if she's just frozen for all these thousands of years.
Did the crewmates go away after getting us here?
Oh
or
shit!
they...
You are completely right. I did not put the crewmates.
And you've brought up the handout like twice, and I can't. I feel dumb. I can't find it.
For the crewmen. You may not be able to search it. You should be able to.
As like a half
crewman. Longboat.
Yep. Should be
long ship crewman.
Long ship crewman.
Ship crewman. Okay. Long ship. There we go. Okay, cool.
And you're right. I forgot to put these.
2 out of 6 to detect stonework construction.
Yeah.
Because that's what I might have them try.
Let me adjust there. So that one failed. You roll another. Nope, they've never seen these before either.
You're gonna have to give it a poke with a stick check.
They get vision. They will shed bright light and 20-foot radius.
feel like we've had statues come to life enough times
Yeah, you would probably
that we're expecting it.
right. Yeah. So, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Don't we have a big stick? Thought we had like a pole vault we could poke them with.
So Dentry moves forward, and I'm not going to make you guys roll for surprise because, like I said, you've actually dealt with these before. And the columns do indeed come to life.
How do we feel like backing up and making them have like a pincer attack towards that hallway?
These are
Oh,
carotid columns, and you dealt with these way back at the top of the abandoned tower the first time you were going up into the Skelos Mountains, and they are guardians of some kind that are triggered by an event. In this case, Dentry stepping forward, and they come to life. Everybody can roll initiative.
I apologize for moving before if we were going to make a plan.
So
Oh, wow.
these guys take half damage from non-magical weapons, and they have a 25% chance of weapons shattering if they hit. It is reduced by 5% per magical plus. So if you have a +2 sword, that 25% drops to 15.
It is not worth losing my Avenger sword to them.
That's
Probably
true. It
not.
is not.
The Avenger is far too useful. I would use anything else but that.
Okay.
Where's the stack? Why can't I? Oh, there's the stack. Can you put the rest of us in the stack?
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You don't want us to play. I get it. It's cool. Whatever.
I forgot. I switched maps, and that. That changes everything. That should be everybody.
All right, so if I'm not going to use the Avenger, I do need to roll initiative. Oh, still a 1. Fuck it.
1 plus your dex modifier.
I have no dex modifier.
Yeah, the other change that we immediately made for our Castles and Crusades game is that I believe they use a D12 for their initiative, and we're like, fuck this, we're just gonna roll a D20 and add your dex modifier. We're just gonna go the old ways from 5th edition, roll a D20 plus dex, and that's what puts you on the board. It also allows for a greater bell curve in the number of initiatives. If you've noticed with the D6, and this happens in Traveler all the time too, TD6, like last night we got into a combat and there was like every character on the board got 6. Like it was just a line of 6s. Like, okay, well now how do we decide? So yeah, I like the D20 plus dex better. But that is for the future. So Alora, you are at the top of the stack. When these things, you guys were prepared. You don't have to roll for surprise. What does Alora want to do?
What do I want to do? I got so much stuff to choose from. What I really want to do is use the Horn of Blasting, but I gotta position myself better.
That would potentially, I mean, if you were like right here, yeah, like right there, that could
blast like that direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could get all of those.
Okay, well, we're doing
You
it.
could take out 4 of them in one shot. So,
I gotta look at that again. It's been a
yes,
while.
the Horn of Blasting.
Especially since they're stone.
Yeah. Yeah, do they count? I guess. I don't know, I guess they count as creatures. Shit, they don't. Oh, they do get a save versus spells for deafness, but they're going to eat 2d6 damage no matter what.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll roll 2d6.
Do these count as enchanted creatures?
Enchanted constructs? Yeah.
So not creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a construct.
But
Yeah.
not a creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
They are
creature
gonna
and
take
construct equal the
5.
same in this case?
I
Sorry,
guess
go
in
ahead.
this case,
Go ahead.
creature and construct would count as the same.
Sorry, Cameron, finish what you're doing. My bad.
They're gonna take 5.
Okay, so they each take 5 points. And let's look at this real quick. And this wall, you catch the edge of it, and this wall, this statue crumbles, and this wall crumbles as well. Not entirely, but enough that you all see that this is a secret door.
Oh, cool.
Is the what?
This
Secret door.
right here
Oh,
is a secret door. But they all take 5 points of damage. Oh, they have to roll. I mean, does it matter if they're deaf? I mean, whatever.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean they're
It's
stone.
okay.
And they fail anyway. So I guess they're deaf from this. So they're made of stone. They don't have real ears, and now they're deaf too. I mean, it's just not going well for them. Mavis, what would you like to do?
Are these crystalline creatures or not?
Yes, they appear to be like ice sculptures.
Okay, because with my last level up, I did learn Shatter, so I think I'm going to use that.
Ooh, okay. That one, if I remember correctly, is in Treatise of Magic and Spells.
Magic spells, yeah.
Okay, so loud ringing noise that causes non-magical objects of brittle nature to break or cause damage to a crystalline creature. 5-foot radius of the point that the caster. So 5-foot radius. It's going to be one of these 10-foot square blocks. Where do you want to cast it? Looks like you'll only be able to get one of these guys in a 10-foot block.
Okay.
Because that would be like 4 squares.
I'll do this one, I guess.
Okay, so let's see. So roll D10. He needs to make a save versus spells. 13 is not going to do it. He's going to take all 6 points.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so there's this loud ringing, and you can see cracks just start to form all through this carotid column, but it does not crumble and go down. Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson.
I mean, you got one like right on top of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, damn, I like moved into the column. Let me move myself out of the column then, if that's where it is. I don't know if you want to put it back where it was or just leave.
It's
Okay, never mind.
fine.
Okay. Then Jackson will be like, Mira, back up. Because you don't need to be a part of this. So, Mira, avoid them at all costs, is what I'll say.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that means she holds off on movement or what, but like.
Yeah, I mean, her ears are laying back, but she's been with you long enough. She follows your commands.
Okay, cool. And then Jackson is gonna, I guess, take a. Shit, this is a really crowded area. These are 5-foot squares?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do a with fighting withdrawal to here to kind of get next to Mavis and Mira and then let off a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Because the only other weapon I have is my sword, and I am not breaking my Vorpal.
Yeah, is that a +1 Vorpal?
The Vorpal is +2, but still.
So I would have a 15% chance of shattering.
Yeah. And with my luck, I'm going to hit that 15, so no.
That's true.
I have broken so many weapons at this point, and the Vorpal's been way too useful.
That's the one reason why you kept that dying pole arm for so long. The pole axe is just...
I sure did. I was like, I'm keeping this pole axe because that's what I'll use instead. And then it got demagicked and broken and stuff enough times.
Finally, the rust monster just ate away the end of it, and then it just became a staff. Yeah.
It is. It's just a staff now. It's bullshit. Anyway, I'm using my +2 cross bolts of accuracy, and I have +1 bolts.
Okay.
I have like 29 left, so the +2 to hit D20 +2 +5, is it?
That sounds correct, yes.
Okay, so D20 +7. All right. I so rarely use my ranged weapons that I'm like, what do I do this?
I know, you've only recently gotten to a point where you're really effective with them.
Right, because I'm no longer taking a minus on every damn attack. Okay, so yeah, that means... yeah, okay. Everything up to... Oh, no, that's right. Okay, from +1 volt. And the +1 is to the damage side, right? The +1 volt?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, D20 +7. 23.
I
assume that's going to hit. Alrighty, D6 +1. 6 points.
Okay. So your bolt slams into the chest of this carotid column, and you can see cracks come out and it's stuck in this carotid column, and you can see cracks coming out around the bolt. You're keeping Mira at a distance.
Hell yes.
Peppermint.
Would Mira's claws get broken if she attacked it?
No.
Like, would she break her? Okay.
No.
Well, then maybe that's not.
Mira's a
so she can't get broken, right?
Right. They're natural weapons.
Okay. Well, then I guess she could still attack.
Even if they did, she would grow them back.
Oh. I don't know why I was like so afraid of Mira getting attacked by these things, but the main thing is that they break weapons, not that like they break you, right?
Right. Yeah, they have a 25% chance of shattering weapons. And so the only detriment is that they would take half damage from her because they're not magical weapons.
All right, half damage better than no damage. Mira's gonna attack then. Never mind.
That's true. Okay, yeah, go ahead and have Mira attack.
Mira's gonna do a little hit and run. So she's gonna move up and go for it. Where's that D20 +5 in here? All right, damn it.
Yeah, first attack's not going to do it. The second attack also misses. This carotid column kind of defends itself and blocks his attacks. What does Peppermint want to do?
Oh, she's gonna move back as well. Like as a hit and run attack.
Right.
Okay. I have to look at a weapon that I have. Because I have some weapons I don't really care that much about.
Okay. Yeah, Peppermint lost her shield. It got
Yes, that's
Yeah?
true.
yeah, it got shattered
Mhm.
in the and obliterated in the 14d6 fireball from the demonic knight when they went down
Oh
to the
shit!
underwater cave.
She just got that shield.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was not a good thing. Okay, let's see. I have a +2 soul sword. And I'm trying to figure out what the damage on that is, but I guess I'll worry
Let's
about that after I hit
see.
something.
Soul sword. Well, if it's +2, it would be 1d8 +2 right off the top, plus
Okay.
whatever her strength modifier is.
Okay.
And it would also be a +2 to attack.
All right.
Is that the intelligent one?
Maybe?
One of the intelligent?
Do we want to break the intelligence sword?
I'm not
What
using
happens if
it.
an intelligence sword gets broken?
Okay. Well, usually it if an intelligence, I mean, essentially that would kill it. But yeah, I mean, if you're not using it, it's I just have this in my head, you know, as you're swinging it, it communicating, no, 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 no.
Hey,
Sorry, dude.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And we got, let's see, it's like 23 to hit. I'm sure it hits.
Yes, that hits.
Do it.
Okay.
Does it have any other things besides?
I don't remember what it does. I have a bunch of circles. It says soul sword, and then I got like, I think I can capture souls in it or something.
Yes. So 7 points. You strike, and the column where you hit, you can see a bunch of cracks come out, even deepening the cracks from Jackson's crossbow bolt. 30. Sword's fine.
Sweet.
The carotid columns, well, this one, of course, is going to swing on Peppermint because that was closest the closest person that just attacked it. 21 to hit.
Yes.
So it's got a kind of molded part of its hand as a sword. It swings down and hits Peppermint for 5 points.
Okay.
This carotid column is going to move up. So they're both going to attack Crewman. First swing, 23 is going to hit him. What about the second swing? And a 22 is going to hit him.
Anyway, he probably dead.
He's going to take 13 points of damage. No, he's not dead.
He's not dead. He's got 20 hit points.
They both.
He had 33, right?
Yeah. So they both swing on him and connect. Let's see here. This one's going to step up and swing on Crewwoman. 16 to hit. Does that hit?
AC's 12.
Okay, so yep, that hits. You know what? 4. 3 points of damage on Crewwoman.
Okie doke.
Oh wait, she was healed up, wasn't she?
Yes, she's fine.
So yeah, she's got 30 hit points. This one's going to move up. This one's going to move up, and they're both going to attack Dentry. First attack, nat 20. So Dentry takes an automatic 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you
8.
roll another that 20?
That's what I thought too, but it's saying it's an 8, and we'll take the 8.
Thank God.
It comes in and swings. When it swings, it shatters Dentry's elbow, and Dentry
Ugh.
takes an additional 8 points of damage and
Oh,
drops his shield.
Shit.
that's
Uh,
not good.
Okay, so temporarily my AC drops by 3?
that,
4. Shit.
yeah. Uh, these. Oh, this one's
And I'm
gonna
not using the
move
Avengers, so no repost.
there and swing on Alora. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Laura is going to take 5 points of damage as it slams her with its frosty sword. This one
Joke.
move there, and this one is going to move there and swing on Crew Woman. 21 hit
Oof. Okay,
Yep.
these things are punching above their weight class right now.
for 2 points of damage. Yes. So, yeah, he. This one runs up and she swings and smacks the Crew Woman for 2 points of damage, kind of, you know, battering her shoulder. What does Crew Woman want to do?
I will attack this one.
Oh, Dentry, or Brian, you need to roll a d6 for crewman.
5, 4? Oh, right, for.
A 3.
I forgot I was controlling crewman.
We'll have him go.
So next turn, crewman
after
goes.
Mira.
Next time around. Crewman was surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. I got an 18 to hit with Crew Woman.
That is a hit.
Okay, and then it's a 1d8 sword. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
And the sword is fine.
Cool.
Dentry.
Alrighty.
2 of them.
I am using a +3 scimitar.
Okay.
So with all of my between my strength and the sword and my weapon mastery and everything, that's a +6 on top of the d6.
Yep.
So just letting you know. So that's a brain just literally imploded on itself right now. Sorry. Like I literally just like I can't think.
Yes. I know that feeling.
Okay. So it's 5 plus 6 is okay. So it's 11. That can't be right. D is 3. 5 plus 3 plus. I add my strength modifier to the attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then that's a 5 plus 3 plus 2. So plus 10 to attack. Oh, wait, no. With the weapon, plus 11 to the attack.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, I think I got this right. Alrighty.
That
Yay.
is a hit. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that's better. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. 11. I assume you're going after the one that shattered your elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I might not have the Avenger, but I'm still vengeful.
Let's see. That is a +3, making that
10% chance.
yes. Yeah.
Instead of 25, right?
Right. 18, close,
Ooh.
but yeah, you
See?
hit and you chip away at your slash with the scimitars chips away at the chest of this one, And when you bring the sword away, the sword's ringing and kind of vibrating in your hand, but it is not damaged. Alora, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and help out Dentry since he got hurt so bad. So
Yeah, I did take a
let's
bit
give
of
him.
damage.
He gets 6 back.
Okay, and that
Yeah.
healing, of course, mends the shattered elbow, but your shield is still on the ground. Mavis.
So these guys are all clustered together. I feel like if I cast Shatter, like
Yeah, you'd be able to get.
here,
Yeah, you'd be able to get 3 of them right here.
I will go ahead and do that then.
All right, so 2d6 damage. I think they're already deaf, so we don't need to roll for that.
It says 1d10 with
That's
a
right. 1d10. You are correct.
with a save for half.
Oh, they do get a save. They do
That's what
get
it says.
Okay. The 13, they fail. They need a 14 or better. That's the second time they've done that. Useless bitches.
Okay.
So they're going to take 6 points, meaning that this one just completely crumbles and shatters.
Awesome.
This one, Dentry can see cracks forming all throughout it. And this one, you can see cracks form throughout it, and parts of it, like chips, are falling off of it. It is very badly damaged in that.
Good.
Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson. Let's see here. I mean, crewman's not in the most ideal of places. All right, Jackson is going to kind of. Come on, Jackson. Why can't I grab you? Oh, because that's not Jackson.
That would be why.
Oh, goodness. All right. Jackson's going to come. Oh, wait. I can't cast a spell if I move, huh?
Correct.
Learning, I don't cast spells very often, so I was like, how's this work?
The only one that I usually allow for that are like either cure whatever wounds or heal whatever wounds.
Okay.
Beyond that, especially if it's an offensive spell, no, you cast and you have to stand still.
Okay. Then I will.
I'm not really. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really a fan of that rule because, let's say that. So there is also counterspelling. So if you have the same spell that's being cast against you, you can cast that spell, and there's a chance that you will counter the spell. The other way of counterspelling is dispel magic. If you have dispel magic readied, then that will work on any spell, and there's a chance that you can cancel it. So let's say that you have two magic users that are doing an arcane battle. You know, this is a classic fantasy trope. They're on the top of a tower and they're slinging spells at one another. The problem that I have is that, are you trying to tell me that these guys are standing perfectly still and like a couple of autistic deaf people working their fingers and mumbling to themselves casting these spells? I find that hard to believe. And not only is it hard to believe, but it's really rather anticlimactic. So I'm not sure. I may get rid of that rule that you have to stand still, because it's maybe you know, I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought in the future, very near future. Like maybe there'll be, you need to make a whatever your spell class or your spell casting. So I think with rangers it's wisdom, right? So maybe you have to make a wisdom check to see if the spell actually goes off. If you miss it, then you know the spell slot's expended, but the spell doesn't go off, kind of thing. I don't know. That's a possibility, but it seems rather anticlimactic to me to just have these two guys standing still, just doing stuff.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what the spell is right now, so I'm gonna roll with that. It's fine. Then in that case, do any of these ones look like extremely damaged right now?
Let's see. This one
Or who's
right there is really hurting.
okay? Cool. Then I will stick with what I was gonna do as an alternate and just shoot him with the bow or with the crossbow.
Okay. That is a hit. Ugh. Ugh. For 2 points. So
2 points is 2 points.
another crossbow bolt slams into it, and kind of into its shoulder sideways because it's going for peppermint so far, and you can see cracks form all throughout its arm from this. What's Mira doing?
Mira's gonna do a little run around and hit and run, hit and run.
That is a hit, and that is a hit.
44.
And Mira basically hits this thing so hard that its legs crumble out from underneath it, and it falls to the floor and just shatters into pieces.
And then she runs back behind Jackson again.
Okay. What is Crewman doing?
Crewman's like, oh, what comes to his senses and realizes he is surrounded by 4 things.
Yeah, he's got 3 of them around him.
Like, what kind of weapon does Crewman have?
He's got just a regular sword for 1d8 damage.
Okay, cool. Crewman is gonna just swing for this one here
Okay.
in hopes of kind of breaking through this wall of crap in front of him. And then, is it a plus? I literally just stopped looking at it too. The attack.
They have...
+5. +5.
Correct.
Alrighty. D20 +5 it is.
That's a hit.
Yay!
5.
Does he break his sword?
Let's see. 2. Yes. He hits and damages it, and his sword, like, just breaks in half. So, there's that. Peppermint, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Get over here and help out crew woman, hopefully.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Nice. So, max damage, first of all.
So it's a +2 soul sword, and I think you said it was 1d8, so it'd be 10
Okay.
altogether.
So, you hit. You get a 50% chance. No, the sword's fine.
That's
Ringing, but fine. And gouges a big gash in this thing. Go ahead and roll another d20.
Ten.
Go ahead and roll an additional d10 worth of damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so this is a crushing blow to the chest, and you see an additional gash, and you keep swinging, and it cuts all the way through, cleaving this column in 2. The carotid column. This one is going to swing on crew woman. 19, I think, hits. For 2 points of damage. Swings in and cuts her chest. This one's going to step forward. 2 of them are going to be on Dentry. First attack. A 13 is a miss. And a 9 is a miss. Gentry parries both of those attacks. This one's going to step forward and attack Mavis. A 17, I believe, is a miss. Yeah?
Yep, it's a miss. You're correct.
And these 2 are going to swing on Crewman. A 9 is a miss. There we go. 21's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 points of damage.
Crewman goes down 2 more points.
No, he's done 17. So they slash at him, and what is Crew Woman going to do?
Attack. Let's do this. 7 does not hit.
No,
I'm sure.
that is a miss. And
Fuck
Dentry.
that up.
Dentry. Where the hell is Dentry? Oh, there you are, Dentry. The one that hit my arm is still alive, right?
No, the Shatter spell killed it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Out of these 2, this one is the most damaged.
That's the one. I'm gonna finish this one off and keep it pushing. So it's a D20 plus. Oh no, what am I doing? Yeah. No. Brain, turn back on, please. Vacation is not over. My brain is still in like half vacation mode. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. 18 is a hit. Ooh, and Dentry cleaves this one in 2, and it shatters and falls to the ground.
Does that mean my weapon survives automatically?
Yeah. Let's see, you only have a 10% chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
62, your weapon's fine. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll have to throw Crewman a sword. Or tell
I think
Crewman to run over.
He can throw rocks. So
There has to
they
be
can.
rocks. We're in like a little thing of ice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We shattered
Maybe
a
I can like
statue.
grab a boulder of ice.
Something. There's got to be something around.
That's true, because we've been breaking stuff. So they throw rocks too?
Yes, for 1d6. I believe. What I wrote down. Obo is accurate.
So as I've gotten older, I very, very rarely drink soda. And the general reason for that is that it's too sweet. Like, I don't even like to mix 7-Up with whiskey anymore. I'll put in a little seltzer water, and that's about it. But tasting Southern Comfort, I'm thinking back, and I'm like, this is so sweet. How the fuck did we mix it with Coke back in high school? Like, how do I have any teeth left? You know, like, no wonder I'm diabetic. Okay, so Alora, what would you like to do?
I'm trying to find my whip. I had a whip.
Yeah.
You did. It's like a plus something whip too.
Yeah, they can't break it. It's a +2 whip. I just don't remember what the damage is.
It's not great. It does
D4, right?
1d2.
It restrains them though, or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has entangle. So specifically, if we let me find that, it is in Carcass Crawler number 3.
Didn't that whip have like an extra thing besides being +2?
I don't remember.
Maybe it was just +2. But oh yeah, that's right, because it was just something you could use. Because you had like it allowed you to have another option for attacking, and it's at range. You get 10-foot range instead of 5.
Yeah.
So entangle,
like...
they get to make a save versus paralysis. If they fail, they are unable to move or act because they are wrapped in the whip, and they're allowed to make a new save every round.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and get the one in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and roll a 1.
Oh,
So
nice. Yes.
that didn't work out well.
So. Oh, and a 1. So you get tangled up in your own web,
God
and
damn it.
you fall to the ground,
Okay.
prone. What would Mavis
And
like to do?
let's see. Let me get to that sheet. Okay. We're gonna attack since they're right up on me. I just should. Okay, so that's that.
So, just
Plus-
to let you know, these guys weren't planned for this dungeon. This was a random ad.
okay.
Jerk.
I was like, holy shit, that is a lot of randos. Hey, free XP.
So I got 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and then for 4, that's not very good.
And that's a +2 Warhammer, is that correct?
It's a +3 Warhammer.
Ooh, okay. 47, you're fine. Your hammer does what it's supposed to do, and you crack this thing in the forehead. It takes damage. Jackson.
Jackson. Is gonna try and help out crewman over there who is probably a little bit. Oh right. While I do this, while I have your attention, are there rocks or chunks of ice or anything that the crewman can throw?
Yeah, I would think so. There's been enough of them that have died that there's chunks laying around.
All right, cool. Just was wanting to make sure before I planned for that turn. Okay. Jackson is gonna leave Mavis to what she's doing. He has faith in her, and he's gonna reposition himself slightly to try and get a little extra attack on these two if they survive till next turn. Actually, I rethink that entire plan, but it's too far. I've already moved. Gone too far.
Okay, hold on just a
Alrighty.
second. Setting something up.
I had a whole plan in my head, and then I realized that ones that were there are not there anymore.
Right.
Waiting for you to say you're ready.
Uh,
Unless you'll allow me to change my whole plan for this turn. Because I had a plan and I thought about it and I realized that that was not there anymore, and I had another plan. I thought about that.
Yeah, you can go ahead, and you haven't done anything yet, so you can change your whole plan if you want.
All right, cool. And I am going to untie Alora.
Okay, so you run over and untie Alora. She's
Thank you.
no longer entangled in her own web.
Stupid of me.
What does Amira want to do?
Well, I mean, it would have been great if, the whole whip hadn't tied you up. It would have been a nice little, someone tangled and a great little thing there. Mira, with all of her stupid amounts of movement, is gonna wait. Oh yeah, this one's already hurt. The one that's attacking Mavis is hurt already, right?
Yes, pretty badly.
Alrighty. And I am gonna have faith that with this one being dead, we can set up a new plan, and I am gonna attempt to attack it.
Okay, that is a hit, and that is not.
Darn. Okay. 2d4 it is.
For 4. So Mira slaps it around.
Or half that, right? It's half that because of the non-magic duel.
Oh, that's right. So Mira slaps it around a bit with her tentacle and misses the second one, but you can see that it's got big gouges in it. That it looks like it's teetering on the edge. Crewman.
Crewman is gonna pick up a boulder after he steps 5 feet away and chuck it at this one.
Okay,
I assume that's just a d20 plus 5 then?
correct. That's a hit.
And it's a d6?
Correct. Ooh.
Hey.
So that's half that, right?
Correct. So he will take 3. Crewman backs off and hucks a piece of her friend at her, and you can see that it kind of embeds in her, and he chips away, and it leaves it's stuck in her chest. Peppermint.
I run
Unless
up
we decide
and
that, like, the crew, it was a magic piece of her friend.
Yes, right.
16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2. For 5.
And your sword is fine. And you, again, this time you kind of stab it, and it goes in, and you can see that there's a shatter mark around where it penetrates. The Caryatid, he's going to attack Peppermint. A 13, I think, misses.
It misses, yes.
And this one's going to attack Dentry. 21. I don't know.
Yep, because my arm's all busted.
Okay.
My arm's all busted, so I have no shield.
That's right. Your shield's on the ground. So it brings it down for 5 points of damage on Dentry, leaving a gash in his chest. This one is going to take a 5-foot. Well, stop that grid snapping. And it is going to swing on Crewman. It missed with a 7. Crewman just ducks, kind of laughs. And this one is going to attack Crewman. That one hits. Soft
Yep.
20. 6 points.
Crewman is starting to feel it.
Yeah, he is.
Ooh.
Brings it down and hits him right in the clavicle. And there's blood and bruise. I mean, almost instant bruising. What does Crewman want?
Your woman? She'll swing
Crewwoman.
on the one right here.
Okay.
And that is 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
And it's 1d8.
Or 2.
Damn. Okay.
Yep, wrong dice. 85. Her.
Was that with the Warhammer?
It's just a sword. It's a normal sword.
And so she swings down and gashes into it. Dentry.
Dentry. Which one hit Dentry? The one that's right there in front of him?
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's the one that's going to have to get hurt then.
That's a hit. 9. $13. His sword's fine. So Dentry, this one is like its entire body is now filled with cracks. It is just about ready to fall apart. You guys start to hear like mumbling and growling coming from down here, and climbing out of these 2 cracks. You see 8 ice trolls.
Oh, fuck. Seriously?
Well, at least Dentry's got the protection from cold thing going on.
Yeah, ice
So
trolls
we can put our frontliners next to Dentry.
Ice trolls are not are not tough. So you got that going. They will go on 4. What does Allura want to do now that she's back on her feet and untangled?
I don't like the ice trolls. So I have a elemental summoning device of fire.
Oh,
Positive.
shit me. Thank you.
Yeah.
12
You
hit
just
dice
reminded me
element.
of my Ifrit.
So
Yeah.
did I? It's a elemental summoning device of fire. You said.
Yeah, it's a brazier.
So that is fire elementals, and what's the hit dice?
I wrote down 12.
Okay. No,
Thank you for reminding me about my Ifrit.
Yeah, it'll in an ice dungeon, it seems like that'll be really good.
yes,
Yes.
12 hit dice. So it is a intermediate fire elemental. Give you some stats for that. And this will basically be with you until it is dead. When it dies, it will reform on the elemental plane of fire. Um, this is the stats for fire elemental.
Okay, cool.
So it will have AC 019, 12 hit dice for 54 hit points. It gets 1 attack for 2d8. Thaco 10 for plus 9. Oh, I know why they didn't. It saves. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've got stats where it saves. Yeah.
Extra 1d8 against cold-based creatures. Cool.
Yeah. So those ice trolls are going to be boned. So it'll do 3d8 damage against them. So
Next time it gets to go.
let me find. Well, maybe. Let's see. What do we have? Anything? Yeah, we'll use animated armor and all.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Make him red. And I will give that to Mavis and Allura for control. And he's got what, 54 hit points? There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you can put him right there. I wish there was a way to set disable grid snapping as a default. Okay, so he can go ahead and roll a d6. this initiative stack is just insane.
Okay, let's see here. 5.
Nice. So he's going to get to go sooner than later. All right, so he gets to go now because her action, unless she wants to move, she brings out this brazier and brings out this intermediate fire elemental.
I'm gonna go here and attack this one.
All right.
Okay. I got a nat 20.
Holy shit. So that's 24 points of damage. You don't even need to roll. This one, it brings its fiery fist down and just crushes this ice troll. And there's not much left of
Sweet.
the ice troll because the ice troll just catches on fire and just burns to ash. Mavis.
I'll hit the statue thing in front of me.
Okay,
17 to hit.
that hits.
Okay. And then or 8.
Ooh, Mavis brings the hammer down and hits this one right on top of the head, and it just shatters and crumbles to the floor. Hold on just a moment. Yeah, these guys are mooks. Yeah, you guys did really well, treasure-wise, and are getting quite the kick in the ass for XP because of that. All right, so Mavis crumbles this guy. What did Mavis want to move at all?
Maybe I should actually. Yeah, I'll move over here.
Okay. What's Jackson want to do?
Jackson will summon up Athena the Tender and command the minor Ifriti or the lesser Ifriti to like pop up, like summon. It's gonna when I summon, do I summon it right next to me, or can I choose a position of its summoning to some degree?
So are you casting summoning or? Oh, you're using
I
the.
don't know. I have
You're
it's
unstopping the
yeah
the bottle.
yeah.
It would appear right next to
Okay, cool.
you.
Then
Unstop her
I
and
will
throw
give
the
the
bottle like it's a
right,
fucking
okay.
Molotov.
All right, then I unstopper it and give the command to fight the ice trolls without damaging any other creatures around it or destroying the the surrounding stuff.
Okay. Let me find.
I only wanted to care about the ice trolls right now, so that way I don't. It's quick and easy command. I don't have to worry about and don't hurt the fire elemental or don't hurt us, but do hit the just take out the ice trolls. Don't harm anything else but the ice trolls.
Okay, so this is the free. You already have stats for the free, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will give that
It's in
to
the
Desiree.
thing. 45 hit points, one fist attack, and then it
Thanks.
has that magic pillar of flame thing that it can do.
Yeah, he's red as well. He pops into existence right there. Um, Kind of gives you like a sneer, and his arms are crossed like this, and he just nods and he goes, "As you command." Uh, the
You get to kill some things. Go enjoy killing
Go ahead
things.
and roll a d6 for the Efreet.
Yeah.
A 4. He's going to get to go this round as well. So that was your action. The ice trolls are probably pretty concerned about this intermediate fire elemental, but
Understandably.
their
Can
reaction.
they attack something that's made of fire?
Yeah,
Like, wouldn't that hurt them?
they're gonna be taking obscene damage just from attacking it, and that's bad for them because of their regeneration. Perfect. These here. All right, so they move up there. Only these 3 down here. 2 of them are going to make 2 claw attacks each. 2 of them are going to attack Peppermint. 2 of them are going to attack, or 1 is going to attack Dentry. So on Peppermint, 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
4? Oh shit.
Miss. 12 is a miss. 11's a miss. And a 9's a miss. And
Get wrecked, yeah.
on Dentry, a 12 is a miss. And a 7 is a miss. The Efreet.
Ifrit will then fly over to here and attack this one.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't say that my attacks are flame outright. It says I can become a pillar of flame. So does that mean that like I have to become a pillar of flame to do fire damage?
That's a good question. Is Efreety. Is this a lesser Efreet? Yes. This is
Yeah, lesser Ifriti.
correct. So it would have to transform into a column of fire, which would last for 3 rounds, in order for it to do fire damage. Attacks do. So it would do an additional 3d8, or an additional d8, so its fist would do 1d8 damage. 3d8 damage.
3d8.
But
yeah.
1d8 of that would be fire damage.
Right. All right. Then in that case, if I need to transform to do the fire damage, then I will have it go in between these two and transform into a pillar of fire.
Okay.
Pillar of flame.
Okay.
Does the transforming take a turn?
That's a good question as well. See what that says.
It looks like it does from this because it's a separate thing. It's a magic.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Doesn't say instant.
Each magic powers can be used 3 times per day. Yeah,
So it sounds like an action.
Pillar of Flame, and if it was greater wishes, would be 3 times per day. So yeah.
Okay.
So it would take its action to convert into a pillar of flame.
That said, then the trolls are within 5 feet of it.
That is true. They would take 1d8 damage for fire.
D8.
So they are both going to take 2 points, and they cannot regenerate from the fire. Mira.
Mira feels really bad for crewman who's just been getting ganged up on and has no real weapon to use or anything.
Yeah, his weapon dropped.
Mm-hmm. So Mira's gonna kind of pop around here and let loose on this towering thing here.
Okay.
Shit, oh, there it is.
A 14 is a miss. An 11 is a miss.
All right, and Mira's gonna then go, "Whoops, my bad. I thought I was useful. I wasn't," and duck back.
Okay, so she scratches at him, but nothing comes of it. What is crewman doing?
Crewman, or Mira moves back further. Sorry, crewman is gonna also take a step back.
Okay.
And chuck another rock.
Okay.
So let's hope that crewman has some success with life.
No. He throws the rock and it just bounces harmlessly off of the carotid column. Peppermint.
Speaking of free action.
Sure.
Okay, I was like, can I just shout something out mid combat? Peppermint, take a step to your left.
Okay. Okay, I can do that. Well,
You can make a fighting
I don't
withdrawal.
know.
You can attack and take a step to your left.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
allowed
hit
in
this.
OSC.
I'll take a swing at this and then take a step over.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss though with like a 7. So
Okay. So you
okay.
miss and step back. The columns. This one. This one's gonna stay where it's. Damn it. This one's going to just kind of move forward and swing on crew woman. 13. Does that hit?
I swear it does.
I
Yeah,
think so.
AC's 12.
Okay. So she's going to take 6 points of damage as this one brings its sword down and kind of slashes at her. This one.
Crew him and take a step to your left too.
This one's gonna swing on Dentry. Ooh, and Dentry just brushes its attack aside. Up here, this one is going to swing on. It's going to swing on Mavis. 16. I don't think that hits.
No, it does not.
Mavis blocks with her shield, and this one is going to take a step forward and swing on crewman. 20, a natural. For 4 points of damage. Ouch.
Ow.
It brings its sword down and cuts diagonally across crewman's face. So now he's got this nasty scar across his face. What's crewwoman doing?
I'm gonna swing here and then I'll step over in a second.
Okay,
Okay, that is a soft 20 to hit.
that's a hit. They will take half damage, so another 4. Weapon is fine, and crewwoman swings down, and you can see that this carotid column looks like it is on the verge of falling apart. Dentry.
Excellent.
Gentry is going the one directly south of me. Does that one look like it's like half alive or half dead, or is it looking good?
This one right here looks really bad.
Okay.
Like pieces of it are falling off. And it's almost completely shattered through.
Well, we're gonna attempt this and see how it goes. Another attack.
All right.
I should probably go for the troll, but you know. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go for the troll.
Okay.
The troll seems like the bigger bad right now.
You'd be surprised. The carotid columns are way worse than the troll.
Too late.
A 30 to hit? Fuck me. Yeah, that hits. Does a 30 hit your AC? And so Dentry cuts the troll in half, and it falls to the ground.
And moves over a little. Like, well, I don't know what you're cooking over there, but I think I'm gonna get out of your way.
So I need to look. How does that work? I don't like their regeneration rules either, but
I mean, it didn't get hurt by fire, so
all of their regeneration rules, and I mean mostly you run into this with trolls, but there are a couple of other creatures that have regeneration too. Every time in OSC it's like, oh, the regeneration starts 3 rounds after taking damage. It's like, that's not the fucking trolls I remember. The trolls I remember is like, oh, well, unless you hit them with fire or acid, they immediately next round start regaining hit points. These will regain 2 hit points per round after 3 rounds have passed. The reason why I
Wait,
don't
but isn't it from the first time that they take damage, not from death? It's from the first hit.
correct. I mean,
So
this
whenever it
guy
got hit.
hasn't been hit at all yet, but he's
Oh, right,
down.
yeah. I just
He's at 0. I mean, the biggest problem with that is that in a lot of cases, by that point, the party has moved on, and so these guys regenerate, and then what? They're going to chase after them. Like, I don't.
chase after the things that just killed them.
Right, right. So Gentry cuts this one in half, and it falls to the floor in 2 pieces. Alora.
Are any of my friends looking real messed up?
Crewman.
Crewman
Yeah,
is messed up.
Crewman's kind of hammered.
Okay, let's help him out then.
Crewman is down to what, like 6?
7.
Now he's got 5 more.
Okay.
Not bad for mental math on my part.
Yeah, you were very
Yeah.
close. So you run over and hit him with the healing stick. Intermediate fire elemental.
Probably ought to start chipping away at these ones.
All right.
So we'll try that. Let's say +9. Yeah, that's like a 27. I'm sure that.
Yes, that hits.
And then it's 3d8. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Elemental smash. Yeah, this one is again just like the other one, just crushed in a single attack.
Sweet.
The other 3 probably are a little panicked by now. This way. 4. They're gonna stay the course. They maintain their morale check. I mean, they're
Wow.
trolls. They're ice trolls. They're not very smart. Mavis.
Gonna hit the column in front of me, hopefully. 17 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 8 points.
Ooh. And once again, Mavis hits this one in the chest and knocks a hole clear through it, and the rest just crumbles down around it, and it's dead.
Nice.
Does she want to move at all?
Gentry gives her like a good one.
I think I'm in a good spot. I'm protecting people.
Okay. Jackson.
Thunderous wave.
Ooh. All right.
So it's a 15-foot cone, outstretched from my hands. So, cone.
Is that Thunderwave?
Yeah, Thunderwave.
15-foot cone. So yeah, you could hit 2 trolls and 2 carotid column. Well, 1 carotid column.
Okay, however you want to measure it, I roll with that.
Okay. So they get a save versus spells.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Or take 1d6 damage and be pushed 10 feet back. I'll do the column first. They have to get a 14 or better. 19. They save.
Damn it!
The trolls.
Grr. I mean, they're stone, I guess, whatever, but still pissing me off.
The trolls need a 16 or better. And they get a 2. So d6 damage, and they are moved 10 feet back. But this is one of those rare instances. So they're going to take 6. Well, he's stuck against this statue. Problem for them is that because they pass near the Ifrit, they both take 1d8 damage. So you can roll a d8. And both of these guys are burned to cinders. So basically, you use synergy to kill these guys. Both of them are done. They are burned to ash.
Yay!
Ice trolls. This one's gonna move here. This one's gonna move.
At least I got 2 of the
I
4.
guess he's gonna move there. This one's going to attack the fire elemental because he's hearted. So these 2 are going to attack Mavis. And probably.
Do they see the columns as friendly?
They're not attacking the column. So maybe 15 probably doesn't hit.
No,
Nat 20.
that does, of course.
bitch.
So you will take 6 points of damage.
Okay. And some other thing.
Oof. Oof. That's rough. So you take an additional 2 points of damage, and it slams into your shield, and the leather strap that you're holding of the shield bites into your fingers, cutting off 2 fingers.
Oh no!
And you
Shit.
now have a -1 to dexterity as well. So those are reattached.
Okay.
Now, luckily for you, you guys have a ring of regeneration. You can just put the ring on the other the other hand and just hold the 2 fingers in position until they reattach. So let's see there. 1,
Dang.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
We might have to go into that cold hallway and just huddle up and heal.
Right. And this last one is going to attack the fire elemental. A 13 probably doesn't hit it, does it?
It does not.
All right. So his heart wasn't really in it because he doesn't want to actually connect with a fire elemental. 16, does that hit?
AC 19.
No, he misses twice. He's trying to keep his distance, and but is worried about this fire elemental. What's the Ifrit doing?
The Ifrit, now that it has those 2 trolls done, will fly around over to these 2 and attack one of them.
Okay.
The one that's on the north, to the north.
Okay.
And I have a +8 to hit.
Yes.
So D20 +8. And
Of 15 hits.
sweet. So that's 3d8.
It's so brutal.
Hey, you know what? That's what it does, man. It's what it does.
And it pounds down this ice troll and burns it to ash.
And this one also takes 5 points of damage from being within 5 feet.
Oh, that's
Or it takes a d8 for being within 5 feet.
That is correct. So he... Oh. Right. So he takes 4 points. All right. So, yeah, this one gets singed as well and is no longer able to regenerate. Mira.
Mira is really trying to protect crewmen. Like, just really trying to protect crewmen. Like, you're my new friend. I like new friend. So she's gonna try again.
It's 2 attacks on all. A 14 misses, but the 24 hits.
Yeah.
Isn't it 2d4?
5 points. Yeah, it is. I just rolled them separately.
Oh, okay. I see. So
For the sake of time.
he'll take 2, And Mira's claws scratch at this carotid column crewman.
You know what? She's gonna stay because crewman is hurting so bad.
Okay.
Crewman's gonna step back to here, pick up a rock, and throw it at this one.
Okay. That's a hit. Holy shit. Okay. So,
Only 3 points though.
yeah. Oh, that's true. So, yeah, this rock hits, and this column kind of teeters back and forth. Its legs are shattering all through it, clear to the ground, but it's still standing. Peppermint.
Finish him.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Hopefully. As a 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
And as I say, soul sword. Or 6 points.
Ooh.
Good.
61, the sword's fine, and Peppermint shatters this carotid column. The columns are going to keep on keeping on. This one up here is going to swing on Mira.
Bring it.
For a nat 20.
Damn it!
She'll take 8 points of damage.
I choose to protect the damn NPC, and this is what I get.
14. Takes a blow to the head, knocking one of her eyes out of the socket. She's now blind in that eye, and she takes an additional 5 points of damage. Her depth perception as a cat is fucking ruined. If you've ever seen a cat that has lost an eye, I had one that got into a fight with something and came back with an eye practically hanging out. After they have lost an eye, it takes them months to figure out if they can jump or how far away things are, because they are so attuned with their depth perception. Yeah. So
I need you to stop rolling nat 20s is what I'm gonna need. You rolled a lot of nat 20s this fight.
Yeah, I have actually. What's Crewwoman doing?
I'm moving over, and then I think I'm gonna huck a rock.
At this one?
Give that a shot. Yeah, this one right here.
Sure.
Okay. So that's 13 to hit. I don't know if that hits or not.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, it seems not
That
good
is
enough.
a miss.
Okay.
What does Dentry do?
Dentry is gonna take care of the carotid column and worry about the ice troll after.
Okay.
Where did that? Oh wow, that attack's no longer in the recent stack. Damn. Okay.
Who's not in the stack?
Oh no, just you have that like last 10 rolls,
Right.
and it was not in my last 10 rolls anymore.
13 is a miss.
Oh,
You swing and the carotid column blocks your attack. Alora. We are so close.
I'm gonna help Mira with her gross eyeball problem.
Okay. So you're gonna slap a heel on Mira.
Yeah, to give her 4 back.
Okay. So
Yay.
you heal her eye.
Mira purrs a little.
Intermediate fire elemental. Got a troll right in front of him.
Yeah, that's the one that will go ahead and hit. Hopefully.
Oh, smash!
11 plus 9 is a soft 20.
That's a hit. Yeah. So this brave troll gets what bravery gets you, and is burned to a crisp and just smashed into ash. Elemental want to move at all? It could
When
literally stand
we're
over here and stand on this ice troll and put a stop to it. I mean,
yeah, let's do that. Let's step on him.
yeah,
Okay.
that just immediately puts an end to the ice troll's regeneration, and he's done. Mavis.
I'll try and hit the ice troll in front of me. So 11 plus. So that's a 19 to hit,
That is a hit.
or 5 points.
Mavis's hammer, like for a sec, she hits it with the blunt end in the head, and it gets stuck in the head for a second, and she has to take her boot and kick it off.
Epic.
So the ice trolls are done. Jackson.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to take out this last column, or second to last column, because we got 3 people around this other one. So, it's a D20 plus 7, I think it said it was.
That sounds right. An A.
Son of a!
Oh.
The dice are not on our side for this fight.
An 8. Your crossbow goes off early like a hair trigger, and you shoot yourself in the foot for 5 points of damage.
Ugh. I guess since it was a +1 bolt, that'll be 6.
No, we'll just give you the 5.
Yay, thank you.
The Ifrit is, standing there. There's no trolls left, so it's not doing anything unless you want to order it.
Sure. I'm like, without damaging anything else, take out the carotid column directly closest to you.
Okay, so he can move and attack.
Shit. Too many things on my screen. Too many things on my screen. Okay, where is it? +8.
That's a hit. So let's see. With these, that would just be 2d8. Or, no, it'd be 3d8.
No, it's still fire.
Yeah.
It's still, yeah.
It
It just doesn't take flaming damage from existing.
So 7. It smashes into this carotid column. Kind of leaves a molten stripe across it. What's Mira doing?
It's no longer a pillar of flame, by the way. That timed out after that attack.
Yep.
Mira, is Mira like healed but still missing an eye, or?
She has use of her eye back. And she got what, 4 points back, 5 points?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't
4
sure
points.
if the eye came back. Okay. Then. Miss.
And a miss.
The dice are against us, man.
What's Crewman doing?
Crewman is going to take a slight step and try and huckle. I mean, the fire elementals got. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to go for a boulder at this one and try and take it out.
Okay.
Just hope. Gotta hope.
No, the 7 is
Oh
a
my
miss.
gosh!
He completely misses, whiffs it. Peppermint.
Well, let's give it a shot. Okay. I rolled a 19, I'm sure, so
Yes.
it's over 20.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
You're the only one getting hits right now, so you gotta bring it home.
It's for 4 damage.
So
It's the soul
this
shatter.
one, it's crushed from the soul sword, and the soul sword shatters.
Okay, let me cross that off my feet then.
That's what the 2 was. Shit.
The last
Yeah,
carotid
that's okay.
column is going to shit. It's going to swing on the
It's got 4.
Ifrit.
Okay.
16. I don't think that hits.
It's a hit.
It is?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
That's the exact AC. AC 16.
For 5 points.
5 points of damage, alright. How does healing work for the Ifrit? Do we have to heal it, or does
Whenever
it like
you
heal when
put
it's
it back
in the
into
bottle?
its bottle, it heals.
Okay,
Oh,
Crew
Cool.
woman. Got one left. We're almost done.
Ruin, can she get to the thing? I'll try. Okay.
Yeah, you can get in there. Just pile
So
around and
it's
gang
11
rush
to
this
hit.
guy. 11 is a miss. Dentry.
Yeah.
entry. Ooh, shit! Damn, there's a whole lot of things around here.
Yeah, they're all just up
I guess I have
boot
to.
moshing this last carotid.
Dentry is like, that is not honorable. There's no honor in that kill anymore. He'll just move. He'll move up and keep an eye for any new threats.
Okay. Alora.
Curtain. Somebody, right?
Probably still Mira. How many points is Mira down?
Mira is down 17. She's down 10.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, she got slapped
5
around.
more.
There you go. 5 back.
5 more? Heck yeah. Thank
The
you.
fire elemental.
Should.
Sorry.
Yeah, probably will.
I mean, 3d8 damage
We all-
potentially could ruin this guy.
It'll only do 2 because these are not.
Yeah, they're not
frost.
ice-based. That's true. But I mean, still 2d8 could ruin its day.
So it's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's
Yes,
good.
yes. The fire elemental smashes the carotid column, and it melts away into a puddle on the floor.
Excellent.
All right, so we will pick this up next week. But let me give you.
I
Guys...
return the Ifrit to the bottle.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
That's probably a good idea. Let's divvy up some XP. Let's see.
Does anybody else see that triangle still on the screen, or is that just me?
I don't know.
Hello, Jackson. Okay,
I
that's
do
just
not
me.
I
see.
don't see it. Yeah.
Yep, just me. I'll reload.
Let's...
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
doesn't matter.
done.
We're done. 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody will get $3,718 XP.
Woohoo! Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
You are very welcome, and we will pick this up next week at 12 o'clock on Saturday.
All right. Thank you. See you then.
Yep, have a good one, guys.
Take care.
You too.